Holy cow.
Good morning, good morning.
Okay.
I feel like it should be 3 o'clock instead of 11.
Well, looks like I picked a bad day to stop sniffing glue. That was it. Oh, I'm sorry. I said that out loud. Hi, guys. Not Stripey D this time. Who is the FFRC? Because I'm here. Woo, 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 woo. Hi, guys. Okay,
Oh,
well,
I didn't realize that they changed.
the FOF Rescue?
Yeah, it's
Well,
different people.
A few times, yeah. There's only like a few that are. Yeah, Stripey's sleeping, and sometimes Stripey is FOF Rescue, sometimes me, and then sometimes someone you don't even know.
Uh-oh. Look out.
All right. Dun dun dun. Sounds really okay.
I gave you a wet butt.
Yeah, you did, but that's
It's
okay.
clean.
We have to guess. I have to guess. I don't know. Okay, could we stand? We don't know. It's a mystery. Okay, wow. Well, I think today was like, I heard they're closing tomorrow for the 4th. Let's get crazy today.
Yeah. Do you
Hi.
think it was
Never ever going to open ever again.
right?
All right. So,
I need
hi
a
guys.
pen because I'm not even caught up.
We're not. I literally was like, look, I got like 3 minutes to give you updates, so let's do it. All right.
Like 3 interruptions.
Yeah, that's actually true. True story. So, all right. So, golly, let's do this, guys, because it's been crazy. I did make some notes that are not up to date, and I was gonna make more notes, but then I forgot my phone up here. So here we are.
Okay, today's
The 3rd. Hi. So, good news is we'll start out with some really awesome news. Is Irene. Now her name is Irene. Eileen now knew Irene. Hi, Isabella. Just went to her new home today. What an awesome thing. I'm so excited. Poor Eileen was a little freaked out because it was just so busy in here and loud, and we know our sweet girl just loves quietness. So I think she was a little freaked. But the good news is I know she's going to get home and just be loved beyond measure. So that's awesome. We do have a couple updates, and I'm going to start with a Catathon update. Okay, so I think I have got some new totals for you guys. Yay. So after I went through and added up, why are you off screen and I'm all on screen?
I don't know. Why are you over there?
Yay. There, and you know, that was probably one of the things I forgot.
It's gonna be a day.
Oh, brother. We both went out there to catch each other up on what's going on, because both of us, like, I surprised her this morning, she surprised me this morning. Things are just happening. People are coming in like crazy. So we had like a 3-minute update with each other, and neither of us had our notes in front of us, so we're like, we'll just wing it.
Which, if you know me, that's not my style.
If you know me, that is my style. So here we go. Here's me winging it. Here's her panicking. So this will be fine. Yeah. I'm so glad I had extra coffee.
Somebody said it's 4 o'clock. We need to move the clocks up.
It tastes like 4 o'clock.
Till 4 o'clock? Yeah, go for it. We'll be done for the whole weekend.
Mm.
Me too.
Hey.
Oh, you too.
Oh, wait, she's right there. Where's Cindy? Working all week.
She needs a vacation.
Yes,
she does.
for sure. Okay, so let's go over this. So first of all, Catathon. We asked Denise if she has a favorite candy or sweet from the UK, please, or even milk or dark chocolate. I think.
I love chocolate, period. Don't
Yeah, I
matter.
was gonna say. I'm like.
I like raspberry chocolate with chocolate too.
Raspberry. Oh yeah, it's
do.
pretty good. I like the salty ones, like the chocolate with the chips in
I'm not
it.
real
See, I told you
picky.
guys earlier I'm not salty.
I like to chew
Hi,
it.
from Japan. I don't know much Japanese. Konnichiwa? Maybe, I think that's...
Cindy's always on
Sorry.
vacation. Ah, Jabber, I'm not going to tell her you said that.
Okay, so back to it. Catathon
I'm with
donations.
you and Brenda. Okay.
All right, Catathon. So I went through and I added up everything that we have gotten, including bump ups. So my number was lower than I was anticipating. Bear with me, guys. The exact amount that we have received at this point is still pretty darn impressive. Ready? And this is new to the mods too. $112,104.70.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that is what we have received thus far. You guys are amazing. There is still $1,654 of outstanding donations that were promised. So once we get those, we will actually be close to that 14,000 or 114,000. So
Amazing.
yes.
So if you still committed to a number or a donation, please send it in.
Yeah, that'd be great. So, regardless, I told Lynette, I said, I'm actually surprised that there's only $1,600 left outstanding. Yes. And I'm pleased as punch with the $112,000. That is still our highest fundraiser we have ever had. That is amazing. You got your thank you note. Good. Yay. It's crazy. So actually a good friend of ours, Craig, Pippi and Soli's dad, is out there, and he's been sending me lots of really helpful advices on the buggies for Cindy and things like that. So I hope this weekend I can get out and me and Eric can do a little shopping. So
Do you mind if I turn the dryer on?
I think that might be okay.
Okay.
Absolutely just astounding. So I cannot thank you guys enough. I don't have the exact total, but Lynette and I already did do some spending yesterday. I would guess, well, you called, right? After I left.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, what did... Oh, there's Craig. Thank you, Craig.
I didn't spend any money.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to guess.
I'm broke. I didn't spend any money.
I don't know what the total is that you spent yesterday, but I would guess probably about $5,000 worth of meds, maybe.
Oh, you know about it.
We should have ordered a convenient too. We should get some of that. But shoot, we should go look through. We
didn't.
No, we should go look through the convenience, and I think we've got plenty of snap tests, but also vaccines. Sorry. So yeah, I don't have the exact total. It might be less than that, but we ordered a lot to refill our cabinet and to kind of get an overflow on our cabinet, so we won't have to order it later. So that's good. I still haven't sent a check to Darcy, but I will. I just like seeing it sit there. I will send it, I promise. But I probably will. I'll try to send her like 5,000 or something like that, just so we have a little nest egg there. Yeah, right. I'll do it. And same thing with buying the stuff. We will do it, of course, but it's just it's very comforting to see it in the account and be like, I'm not worried. So, but we will get to it.
Good job.
So that was absolutely amazing. Some good news there. Some updates on the 2 babies that I've been feeding. We'll first start with Jude. So Jude had a little bit of an upset tummy yesterday. He was getting sick. He had some runny poos. So we kind of switched his food up and we went back to something a little bit more basic. We went back to a KMR. Maybe the new food was a little too rich for him, a little too much. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go slower. I just want him to be safe. So if I have to feed him KMR until he's 17, I don't care. We're going to do it. Just because, I worry, you know, my little babies, you know. So, knock on wood, he did not, was that in addition to the explosion? No, so he had a big poo explosion the night before. He had been doing great. And then yesterday, just not feeling well. Not feeling well at all. Poos and pukes and all this stuff. So, knock on wood, I've cut back his food. I'm going very, very slow. I'm feeding him under what he should be fed so he can kind of let his tummy calm down and get reacclimated. So I hate when they feel sick. Ugh, it makes me sick when they're sick.
Yeah, I talked to Megan more last night after I got off work than I have today.
Yeah.
And probably most of yesterday.
I know. Cause I'm like, update, Jude has not gotten sick. Yay. Update, Jude had a little sick. Update, Jude peed. You know, like, she's like, how's Jude? Is he okay? What's going on? My mom even sent me a message this morning. She's like, how's Jude? So I'm like, so the good oh, hey, Queen. Hi. So, Queen G, I snuck out yesterday, despite Jude feeling sick. Trust me, I was nervous. Like, it took us like 5 minutes in the parking lot. Eric's like, are you sure you want to go?
I know you did.
Did you? Okay, yeah. And so Eric and I snuck out and went to a movie yesterday. And Queen G was there, and I was wearing my Friends of Feline shirt, and she's like, and I don't know why, but she's like, I have that shirt. And I'm like, it took me a minute. I'm like, this is my work shirt. I'm like, oh yeah, we sell these. Like, I don't. So thanks, Queen. Nice to see ya. So that's up with Jude. So everybody keep your little paws and mittens crossed and everything good that Jude continues on the good route up. I will say he had one ERP last night, like between a midnight 5 o'clock feeding. So he had one little ERP, but it seemed pretty mild, and honestly after that ERP he seems to be better than he has been. So this morning he was actually up and he's like, I want food. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go slow here, buddy. So he willingly took food. He actually nursed it, sucked it down, all that good. So we're still going very, very slow on him. But so that's where Jude's at. So paws crossed. I will give you updates on how he is. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. You're so sweet. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, Jules. We went and saw Jurassic Park.
Oh, was that good?
It was okay. I will say a good chunk of the time I was like, those reclining chairs, man, they're horrible. I mean, they're good, but horrible. So I basically paid $10 to take a nap, but it was a nice nap. So yeah. So good news. Jude, I think, is improving. So I'll keep you guys updated. I feel like he's got everything out of his system now. So paws crossed. I am watching him like a flipping hawk. You have no idea. I'm watching him so hard. So yeah, so that's where that is. The next update is Ruffles. So Ruffles, this is actually so cute. Our sweet Ruffles, that little adorable gray and white baby, that is so precious. I get questions all the time, and I actually wrote it down. Literally, I'm reading from my phone. I get question all the time. Does Ruffles have ridges? See, there's another question. Does Ruffles have ridges? No, Ruffles does not have ridges, but he does have a wee-wee.
What do you mean by ridges?
It's chips. It's chips. So Ruffles has a wee-wee-wee. I'm sorry, guys. He's gotten quite a bit bigger in the past week. And things are more noticeable. And I'm like, what is that? I'm like, yeah. So she's a he. Sorry. So it's a brother to Jude. Yeah, sorry. So the cute little girl is a boy. That is correct. I am so sorry. In fairness, though, I mean, it looks like it should be an adorable little she. And I looked at that. The name still does work. I said the same thing. Thank goodness, because I think there was a couple girly names in there. So thank goodness Ruffles is fine for a boy.
Yeah.
But it's so pretty. And I did look and I'm like, oh, it's so little. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, hello. Hello, little friend. And I'm like, Lynette, please make sure I'm not going crazy, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's what I think it is. And she's like, oh, yep, that's what it, yeah. So Jude has a brother, surprises. So sorry about that.
Jude knew.
Jude knew. Jude's like, I don't care, I have a friend. So that's all that matters. Okay. Yeah, so Ruffles does have kind of ridges. Yeah, kind of. I know. But she had like the cutest little pink nose and pink mouth, but I guess it's he. So, so all is well though. Overall, that baby is doing fantastic. Eating very well, happy, and doing well. So, good news there. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a chuckle. I didn't even tell the mods. The mods didn't know. I was like, I'm gonna leave it a little surprise for them too. So there you go, mods. A little morning surprise. Next up is on Monday.
Eric's out and about somewhere.
That's true.
Yeah, he's right there.
No, I don't see him.
I think he just walked by.
Oh, did he walk by?
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him. I know, what's the matter? Are you okay? Are you okay, Jude? Are you alright?
Oh, is he fine? Oh, he was just. Oh, I wonder if was he doing that sniffy face?
He was just kind of staring and he had his mouth slightly open.
I wonder if it was that sniffy face where they smell something and then they're like,
Oh.
yeah, surprising mods. So, anyways, on Monday, gosh. Oh, it would have been back. That's why it's not on there. On Monday, our sweet Lena had a dental. So she did great with that. Lena ended up having 12 teeth removed. And sniffy face. That's what Cindy calls it, a sniffy face. So that's what I call it too. You know where they smell something? That's so weird. The first time that ever happened, I didn't know what the sniffy face was. And I called Jackie like late at night. I mean, you know, like late at night for Jackie. It was like 7 or 8. I'm like, something's wrong with Salem. She's like, why? What's going on? I'm like, his mouth is open. He can't close it. She's like, what is going on? No. So anyways, Lena had 12 teeth removed. She's still in the back with some pain meds and things like that. But overall, she's doing pretty decent. So that's good. We had a wrap-up meeting with the advisory board, which went really good, on Catathon, really, on what worked, what didn't work, and I think it was pretty successful.
Yes.
That was it. Any thoughts on it? Talk, I'm tired of talking.
Did you guys enjoy Catathon the way things went?
Jacobson's Oregon. Yep. Yeah, how did Catathon work for you guys? Did you guys enjoy it? Were there particular events that you enjoyed more than others? Or were there particular events that you wanted to see more of or less of? You know, you can feel free to put your comments here, or you can send an email too and let me know if there's something that you loved and wanted to see more of, or things like that. Did the timelines work for you, especially international friends? Hopefully that worked. Thanks, Tim's Princess. That's how I feel too. I think the envelopes are fun in themselves, so just having a few other things is really fun. More Le Chat. They were great. That was so sweet that they did that. Yeah, so feel free to email me if there was something that you liked, something you hated. I mean, of course, put it nicely, but But
Yeah, or you can email me too.
yeah, or Lynette.
Good.
But yeah, I think it was pretty successful. I think it you know, this is our 4th year, I think, of doing it this way. 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah. 4th year. Wow. I know.
Time flies when
Time-
you're having fun.
Or when you're too busy to think about time flying.
Exactly.
It was just 22. That happened. Yeah, so but this is our 4th year of doing it. So the nice thing is every year we've learned something new from the previous year of how we could do something a little different or something, and I think we've got things a little bit. The fact that you guys finished in 4 days, I don't even know how to describe that.
Yes, that was awesome
Yeah.
in many ways.
And you guys were, I mean, it was awesome because truly both her and I did actually still go home at a decent time every day too. So 10 a.m. was 4 p.m. your time, so it was good. Okay, good. Oh, good. Thank you for watching from Japan. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Keep it 5 though, 5 days. I think next year, I think what we'll plan on doing it is doing the Monday through Friday, the 5 days, and wrapping up on Friday.
Yes.
I think is what we'll plan. Ice bucket challenge. You know, it was so flippin' hot this year. That probably actually would have been good. So, so yeah, if you guys, you know, think of anything, let me know. A lot of you had made so many amazing suggestions during Catathon of like challenges and things to do and read and activities, and I did not get to all of them. I am so sorry, but boy, what a diverse group of people we have that are so smart. I had lots of different things, so I'm sorry I didn't get to all of them. I tried, but it was just not going to be quite feasible. So yeah, sure appreciate all of you guys. The next update we have is we got a surprising on Monday. Guys.
So we taught, Cindy took Lena
Yeah.
up for her dental on Monday, right?
Yeah, Monday. Pip, I
And-
love that idea. Sorry. A map of the world where we can pin people. Yes. Yeah. Dark, would you mind sending me Pip's comment, please? And I'll put that into our book. I love that idea because I think that would be really fun. Yeah. That's really cool. We should see if we can get something from like every continent or you know, well, I don't. Is anybody watching from Antarctica? Thank you. Anyways, so Cindy
Took Lena up for dental and came home with a kitten.
Hers cute.
Hers cute.
Do you want to go get her?
I will.
She's cute. So, I was contacted again. Goodness, this is a her for sure. It was looked at by a doctor. So I'll give you her little background while Lynette's going to get her. So this was a baby that was brought into Dr. Darcy's office. She's about 8 weeks old. She is tested negative, so that's good. We're excited about that. She is a female. She was found in the middle of the road. She was found in the middle of the road in Bryan with her sibling who was deceased. So she was just, she's a little skittish, but she warms up really quickly and is so sweet. So wait till you see her. She is flipping precious. I know, it makes me so sad. Hello, little precious beans. Can I steal her? Sure. Hi. I don't think you know her story. She was
I
found.
knew she appeared.
She was found in Bryan and brought to Fountain City, and she was found in the middle of the road with her deceased sibling. I know, isn't her sweet? I know, she's so pretty.
Okay, but you gotta show them her face because it's just too pretty. You can't hide it. You want your scritchy?
She's got the goldest of gold eyes. Cindy was like, oh no, another brown tiger, but well, she is really pretty. Yeah, I know, it's kind of this is a big room. We're going to be out here playing. Yeah, you can go with Muddles. He's a little shy too, but I think you'll warm up real well. What do you think? Oh, don't listen to that grumble. So,
Come here.
so here she is. She is so sweet. She's just a little touch of a shy, but there's a lot to see. Yeah, look at that. Look at that kitty here. Oh, every time I turn to face you guys, she turns. There she is. How's her health? Overall, great. Good health. She eats like a horse. You see the kitty? It's you. Yeah, health is great. Overall, very good. Pretty clean. All sorts of good stuff. So, yeah, she's beautiful. And it doesn't show on camera very well. It kind of like bleaches her out on cam. But she's very brown. She's 8 weeks old. What do you think? Yeah, she's very curious. So we've had her in a pen in the back thumper's room while we're just kind of doing our treatments and initial stuff on her and all that stuff. And she is just nose to the fence watching everything that is going on. She's very curious. You see those babies? Oh, that's Church. What are him doing? Him looks fun. Yeah. So you'll be playing. So she'll be out very soon. So I've got a couple more wormings and stuff like that. Look, Lynette, she like. I don't think I can put you down quite yet. I know you want to though. I think you're doing good. So there she is. She really wants down, Lynette. Oh my gosh, look who's out. Muddles is in the truck. Muddles is in the truck. Hi, Muddles. Tell you what we'll do is when we put the babies away, we'll put you with them, okay? Oh, she's look at her purring. Oh, her whole body vibrates. So, yeah, we'll work on the name very soon. So, there's that. Isn't she gorgeous? I mean, just beautiful. She reminds me of, we just were looking at those pictures of that, what's that most dangerous cat in the world? Like these small little bean pots. I think they live in Africa. They're really tiny and they're only like a few pounds or a pound or something. Anyways, that's what she reminds me of. So there she is. She's beautiful. We'll work on the name today. So there's that. And then Lynette, if you want to do the other thing too.
Today.
Huh?
Today.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the bottom pin, front thumpers.
Do what?
Bottom pin, front thumpers.
Yeah.
So there's that. A meerkat, maybe. I can't think of what it is, but thanks, Dutchie. So, yeah, it's one of those real tiny little ones, but she has like these big ears and really pretty coloring. So anyway, so there's her. She's doing great. So I've got a couple more things to do for her, and then I'll put her with the babies. So I think she'll get along great. She's very curious and very much looking forward to having a friend. So then this morning, this was actually something Lynette surprised me on. But a friend of hers found a kitten. It's eating on its own. It's not. I mean, it is kind of, but. So this happened this morning, which added to our guys. They're doing fine. They're just playing, but they're just being crazies. Muddles, you playing with the toy? So now this one, of course, guys, is not tested, and him's a talker. Okay. Him's or her. So then we got this one. Yeah. A brown tiger. Surprise. So, hi. Oh, hello.
Hi, Mark.
A very tiny baby. This one's going to be a little tricky. It's very, very tiny. Yeah. So we're going to have to do some extra working on this and all that. So that happened this morning. Of course, not tested. Lynette, come here.
Oh, yeah, those little snugglers.
Let me get a picture real quick while you've got her. Give me a second, guys.
Oh, no, when you're done, I'll turn that fan on up there. Oh, yeah?
No, hey,
No.
Denise, come here. Come here, Denise. Denise. Oh, get Teddy away.
Oh, yeah. How you doing? How about some sardines?
I know. See that, did you? Okay, thank you. All right. We'll go work on that. Okay. Sorry, why don't you go put it?
There you go.
I don't know if you know it, but there is a whole tote full of them purple.
I do, thank you. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, interesting. I'll have to do some checking on that one. So that one literally just came in this morning. How old is the kitten? Oh, I've still got some checking to do. I would guess 2.5 weeks maybe. I'm gonna have to do some checking. So know that one's gonna be a little roughy, just because it is so tiny. It is so underweight, riddled with fleas, not tested, and actually just looking at it right now, it looks like it's going to need that button, the button lip so I'm gonna have to do some checking on that. So I have not personally had a baby have that, but something can happen. And guys, just know I'm just talking. This is not, I've not sent it to Darcy. Darcy might say it's something completely different. I'm talking about the lip that we just saw. We have not even fully inspected this baby, so bear with us. But you're gonna be hearing him crying because it's a big, loud kitty. So it looks like it might need one of those button lips, but I'm not quite sure if it can be done at this small age. I will send it to Darcy, but sometimes those can happen, and I'm sure there's loads of other ways, but you know, generally we see them thrown from a car kind of thing is where that button lip comes from, where it basically will pull the bottom skin away from the inner jaw. So you've got your gums that you're attached to the teeth, and the bottom lip kind of pulled away. So a button repair is where they pull this lip back up, put just a tiny suture in a button, a literal button right here, to hold that jaw into, or hold that lip into place while it kind of reheals. So we've seen it quite a few times here. I've not personally had one, but I remember seeing them with Jackie, and it's actually not quite, sadly, it's not super duper uncommon. It happens.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I will speak to Darcy about that, see what she says. I mean, this is a very little kitten, so I'm not quite sure if she can even do the button lip repair at this point, or I think it needs to be done earlier than later, but I'll sort all that out, so fear not on that. Yeah.
And the day gets crazier.
Yeah, so, you know, it is an easier fix. Yeah, it's really interesting. Cats are like super duper healers. And they just literally put in a little suture line and through the gum and through the lip and just holds it right there and puts a button there, and you leave it on for, I think sometimes they can be left on for
Quite a while.
I mean, would I be wrong to say like a couple months, a month or two?
Yeah.
Sometimes they can be left on for a little bit, and then you just literally remove the suture, take the button out, and the lip has regrown, I guess, or resutured itself. I don't know how to explain it, but so there's that. So boy, learning new things today. Like, seen buttons in ears, but never heard it for the lip before. It's actually pretty common for the lip. A lot of times, and I don't know that this happened to this baby, but a lot of times when they're thrown from the car, cats somehow just land on their faces. You see a lot of damage to their face, and that just pulls that right back. So you see that a lot. Or often, I guess. Can you talk about Heinz a bit? He's a super adorable cat. He is the black long-haired boy roaming around now. Him and Jackie are up front.
Hello from Chile?
Oh, hello from Chile.
Wow.
He is doing actually really great. He's really coming around. Jackie's still a little shy. I'm not surprised by that, but she's not terrified. She's been around, so that's good. Joaquin.
I was
trying to get Jackie let me pet her a little bit ago, and she's like, still scared. Yeah.
She was out there
Better
yesterday, and I thought Foxy and they got adopted, Clove.
Oh,
and then I'm like,
wait a
that's
minute.
right.
Hold on a tick.
You're Jackie.
So, how's Amy doing? Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Our last weight on Amy, the last one that I had was 3 pounds, 13 ounces. And we just weighed her, I think it was yesterday. And she's up to 4 pounds, 4 ounces. She looks 100% night and day different. I mean, just absolutely, completely different. So I can't get over it. The complete change around that she's had. So she just is, she's wonderful.
She's getting big.
Yeah, she is. She is getting really big. Her eyes are bright. Her skin, her hair, everything about her is looking bright. She's like, she doesn't know she's sick. So,
No.
Oh, has Amy's dad been to visit? Not yet, but we've been communicating. So he's going to try to find a time to get out here. But he asks a lot how she's doing. We're closed tomorrow. If so, will the channel be down? No. Our channel will generally run 24/7. There's a couple instances to this. We are in the country. We do get a lot of power outages. I'm sorry, guys. It just is, country living. We actually, what was Denise? Well, Denise was here. It was Monday. We had that power outage.
Yeah.
That was weird. So let me tell you that. Monday was very strange because we had this little spot storm that came through here, and it was really rainy. It was really nasty, and it lasted 10 minutes and just poured, and then a half hour after this, the power goes out. We're like, what?
Yeah.
It was perfectly fine. We're like, the storm's gone. I don't know, but it was weird. So anyways, so we do get the occasional power outages or things like that. and we do generally turn the cam off when Dr. Darcy is here. We don't turn it off, we generally lower it when Dr. Darcy's here going over exams on everybody, and we mute it just because I like to have my one-on-one time with Darcy. So sorry, but it's nice to be able to talk freely with you know, blah blah blah. So yeah, so there's that. But so yeah, so there's that. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Very yeah, it was like the weirdest little storm. It was very weird. Yeah, it was like Monday was like a little this pop-up shower that kind of came out of nowhere, and then like half hour later the power goes out. We're like, and it didn't go bad here. It flickered. So are my cams? This is what takes so long. Are my cams hooked up to the backup generators? Yes, they are. Here's what takes so long. One of the cameras, I don't know why, and you'll normally see Cabana come back up. That one's like, don't ask me, I'm not a tech person, but that one like generally will automatically reset if that like turn back on. The other one doesn't automatically reset, and the sweet staff here is so good, but we have all been ingrained from the previous director to do not touch the camera. So if the camera goes out, the staff here will not turn it back on because you're not supposed to touch it. So that can be what the delay is. And then to get it back hooked up to all of our software that uses for the streaming and all that stuff, that requires our techie people that are out of state. They're not here. So, I mean, they also have lives. They do this voluntarily. They're working, they're sleeping, they're busy, you know, so we can't always immediately turn it back on. A lot of times I'm going to touch on that because Kitty Francis says, you know, like, it's not a conspiracy. I see that a lot where you guys are like, there's a specific reason that we've deliberately turned the camera off. There's not normally a specific reason. There's a handful of times that I will ask a mod to like turn it off or something like that if I need a private moment. So, you know, or I'll lower it, or I'll move the camera or something if I need a private moment. I'm human, guys. If I lose a cat, I'm sad. I'm gonna bawl. I want to have a moment, and I don't want the whole world watching me sobbing. Does that make sense? So I hate when I see people thinking it's like some big old conspiracy thing. It's not really. It's either normally a power outage or, you know, we're humans, and sometimes we just prefer to, you know, sometimes we need a moment, you know? So it's not normally oh, go ahead, please. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's hard being on cam.
It is.
Your entire day, I mean, just think about you being at work.
Yeah.
For 9 hours, 10 hours, or longer.
Yeah.
And people watching you, thousands of people watching you all day long at everything you say, everything that you do. We pretty much, what you see is what you get from us.
Yeah, we're not good hiders. So I think like people that think that there's some sort of like like something going on.
Yeah, but we are under the microscope all the time.
Yeah.
And so are our workers.
Yeah. The workers I feel the worst for, or the worst, I guess, not the worst. That's not the right word. Help me out.
You feel the worst for?
Because they are monitored so bad. So I want you to keep that in mind, because I do get, you know, we do get emails of like a lot of like, and I know so many, I know them, they're so meaning well. I know that, and I know you guys care, and I think that's the sweetest thing is that you guys care so much. But keep in mind, you know, there's such a whirlwind of activity here all the time that, you know, if, I can't think of an example, if Almost Bowls haven't moved, well, she moves all the time, you know, so we can't always stop immediately what we're doing and move them, or you know, things like that, just because they're so busy. And again, think of if we were watching you at work, you know, we can watch you at work too and find like, you know, like, I want your chair just like this. I want your computer just like this. I want your pen like this. You know, it's just keep that in mind. That's all. Literally, it's such a minor thing though. We generally have people that are so understanding and kind, so.
But just keep in mind, you know, what if I'm being watched all the time, every single day, and how much people can nitpick you.
Yes, that is such a good way to put it. That is such a good way to put it. Yeah, because that would be, you know, think of what you would say during your office if you're being watched all the time, or, you know, I mean, things are going to slip. Think of, you know, something you didn't do, you know, things like that. Watching me would bore you.
And that's kind of how we think, KB, you know, that we're all here to do a job.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But we get micromanaged a lot.
A little bit. Yeah. So.
Yep. And Cat Crazy, that's what we do for the most part.
We do generally ignore.
We do our job. We don't.
Yeah. I always, the things that, the things that, oh.
Sweetheart, here you go. Here you go.
Yep. And it's, Granny, you're right. It's boots on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what, honestly, my biggest thing is, my biggest thing is truly, and I think this would be just such a wonderful idea for anybody out there, and I don't even mean this in like a bad way. I think everybody should spend some time volunteering at their local humane society, rescue, things like that, because I think you would be shocked at how much it is to do. I'll get emails, you know, someone puked, they puked right here, they're puked right now, they
And
go
if
clean
you just
it, you know,
heard
and
Vanessa and Denise just kind of chuckled because it's a lot of work.
it is a lot. So, and especially right now. Oh, thank you.
I underestimated the work.
No, you do though.
I
You
didn't
do.
even think, I was like, wow, okay.
I'm gonna play with cats all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot. Yeah, if you volunteer at a local place, I love that, because it really gives you a insight to how this is. So I was a volunteer here for 12 years prior to taking over, or 10 years or something, I don't know what it was. Prior to taking over, and even that did not prepare me for this taking over situation. So, you know, like, because taking over, that's a whole different ball game. It really is, because not only do you have to care for the cats, that's your primary thing, but
You're scary.
sassy, stop. But I didn't anticipate some of the negativity that comes with that. And I think all of us, all of you guys, everybody out there that loves animals, I feel like we are super sensitive, kind-hearted people. So, you know, I think we're extra sensitive, you know. Mods need CAM to alert a volunteer to come to the CAM because something's happened. Mods do have pretty much all of our contact information. They know how to contact us, and 9 times out of 10 when something's happened, we've already got it, or we're working on it. So,
And you got to remember too that the CAM is behind times.
it is, yeah, yeah.
So you guys may see something happening, and by the time we get a phone call, it's 5 minutes later.
Yeah. A lot of times, I'll use Dark Cat a lot for that example. She'll be like, "Hey, a kitty got sick. Can you go up and clean it?" We have literally already cleaned it. It's just that it's been behind the times.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Or there's a fight in the center. We come up here and everything's cool and calm and collected.
and all the cats are like, "We weren't doing nothing."
We do that
Lip.
anyway.
Yeah.
We didn't do that.
We didn't do nothing at all.
Lag time, thank you. That's what I was.
Yeah, volunteer in your centers want. And that's another thing. We've had a whole bunch of volunteers over the last 3 years, and I say this in the nicest way, but we've had a lot of them retire due to age and health issues. So, boy, if I could have 100 more volunteers, that would be amazing. So, yeah, keep that in mind. There's always things that are going on, and it is busy, and just the kindness makes a big difference. I will say that was the biggest surprise to me. I would probably say that the negativity that you get being in rescue work and having a slightly softer heart, how that can affect you mentally and physically. So keep that in mind. Be kind to everybody. No, stop. I'm not going to
We
hear
all
that.
are.
No, stop. No. Yeah, and that's a good thing too. Heather, I'm going to point that out too, because cats do fight, cats do puke. You're going to have some tiffs in here, guys. It's just going to happen. You have tiffs in your house with 2 cats. It's going to happen now and then. I don't think we've hardly ever had a cat that's been. Sorry, now I'm distracted.
I was going to say you're distracted.
Ellie's over here playing with a piece of kibble. Someone, please send a toy, because poor Allie only has this little piece of kibble. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, they'll haul off things. Things are okay. But yeah. So there's that. But truly, generally, everybody's really sweet. So I don't want it to sound like it's all negative.
No.
But it's a good reminder. So hopefully that sounds okay. I think my heart's been. This is not even a Q&A update. This is just me talking. That the girl from Save a Fox Rescue, that I'm telling you what, has hit my heart so hardly, or so hard. I can't. I don't think we've even talked. But recently there was another person in the rescue world. They do work with foxes, but she is no longer with us on this earth, and the negativity got to her, and I can understand 100% more than I want to understand how that can. How that, and I cannot even, I have cried more about this than you can possibly fathom, because it was just so, I just can so understand. Yeah, Michaela. So, yeah, it's so hard. That's so hard. It just hurts my heart so much. So, and I think there needs to be a support group for people in rescue. We all need to booster ourselves up. And Lynette and I have been going to lunch with the Humane Society, and for me that's helped emotionally so very much, and I'm sure probably you as well.
Yes.
Because it's nice to know that you're not alone and things. So yeah, so kindness really makes a difference, and also meanness makes a difference. I just something to keep in mind. So let's everybody be nice. So Teddy says, hey, just be nice, okay? Just be nice, like me.
Kindness costs nothing.
It's true. The kindness does cost nothing. And I think I said this is Teddy. Is this Teddy?
It's free.
It is Teddy.
Kitty baby.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, I know, Michelle. Oh. Yeah. So please reach out if you are having any depression issues. Reach out to someone. It's important. Oh. You guys are so sweet. Yeah. I try to stay off social media. If you notice, I don't put a whole lot of things on my personal page. I don't put a lot on Chatters. I just don't often talk to that. Can you give Pania some flakes? You were asking earlier. Pania, were you asking for flakes? Is her the hungriest of hungries? Okay. I make sure you get flakes. Go. So, okay. Well, you guys are wonderful. Let's end on a high note.
It's holiday weekend.
Okay, high note for everybody.
I'm off tomorrow. You don't have to put up with me?
No, that's even worse. You're making it worse.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, a high note is everybody end off with something that you are grateful for in your life right now. Go.
Oh.
What are you grateful for in your life right now? Cheryl T.
My health.
Your health. Good for you. I love that. Vanessa, what are you grateful for right now?
My son.
Your son.
Aw.
My best friend.
Oh. Linetti?
Family.
Family.
Family and friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look. Blue skies.
Yeah.
Holidays. Health. Family. Your daughter and husband.
What's yours, Megan?
I'd probably say like my family, like my fur kids and family and the kids here, and honestly the health of everybody here is good. Your son and familia. You're grateful for your loving kitties, your FFRC family. Oh, FFRC. A healthy granddaughter, FFRC. Look, there is so much to be grateful for, so we really need to.
Every day.
There is. I downloaded this app and it's so wonderful. I'm gonna share it. This is like a shameless plug. I'm gonna do it. Finch. This is literally not even like they're not paying me for this, but Finch. FINCH. It's like a little app if you just need a little extra.
Affirmation?
Like it's a productivity app. It's a little product. There's like a little bird. And like, it's like, yay, you get 5 points for getting out of bed today. And seriously, because look, someone out there, hello, you out there dealing with depression, sometimes you know that is just hard. You know, you get 5 points for brushing your teeth, for washing your face. You know, you get 5 points for reading an affirmation. You know, so sometimes you just need someone to say like, you got out of bed today, you did great.
You woke up.
God
woke you up.
Exactly. So if you guys need it, mental health, like a little mental health thing, it's a wonderful thing. Try Finch, FINCH. It does cost here in the U.S. I don't know about over there, but it does cost like $39.99 a year. But you know, it's a great for productivity. Like here's like, how are you feeling today? So it's a little bird, and it's like, how are you feeling today? And then it's like, you know, so you can change these little things, like do something that makes you happy, wash your face, drink some water, take a stretch, brush your teeth, you know, things like that. And then your little bird. Yes, I dressed my little Finch.
Heather said, make your bed every day. It will help.
Yeah, like small little things.
I agree with that. I have done that for my entire life. It was just, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning.
I will pay you back by making this bed beautiful for me to wake up tomorrow. So yeah, try Finch. If you know anybody that has Finch or whatever,
It looks like a lot of them.
there's little Finch codes that you can do. I don't know. I think this is my code here. I don't know. There's little Finch codes, and I think you get a discount if you use someone's code. You know, like when you sign up for apps. Find a Finch code. You get a discount, I believe, and like your friend gets a discount. If you haven't done it, please don't. I'm not getting paid for this, guys. This is just me talking. But try it if you need a little boost in your day. It helps. It helps. So it's been my little day booster. I love it.
There you go.
It's like I get 5 points for doing schoolwork, which I didn't get yesterday because I ran out of time.
You lost 15 points.
I know. So now I'm gonna do it. So all right. Well, you guys are wonderful. We will let you go. We're gonna go get back with our day. And hey, listen, everybody, just relax. We're gonna get on to our day. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being you, and we will see you guys soon.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Be safe.
Lynette's gonna have a great weekend. She's gonna have a barbecue and bring me barbecue while I'm at work. Isn't that so sweet?
Hey, I could probably do that.
You probably could, but no. Oh, How is Say Now Pot? Oh, she's doing so wonderful. She's doing so good. She was a little grumpy initially. She's still in back thumper's room. She was a little grumpy initially introducing to all the other kitties back there, but she hiccups. I'm sorry. She has come a long way. FFRC is a lot of people's Finch. There you go.
Aw.
Yeah, it's just a great way to be positive. So you guys are wonderful. Have a great day. All right.
This is for the babies.
I'm a baby.
Thank you guys.
All right.